Karth, thanks, Yaerin. Breakfast in bed. Haven't had that in a while. Well, except for last night.
This breakfast in floor, and you look around and realize you're lying.
Oh,
No, you're clipped through the floor. It's breakfast
Wait,
in
did they take
floor,
the
not
bed?
on floor.
Is the bed gone? They just take
No.
the king in the bed?
Wait, Bethesda?
Yes,
Bethesda?
Actually, it's the one bed that had the king on it is missing.
Okay. Yeah, that'd probably be the best way to get him to go without waking him up.
I
Pick up the bed.
thought maybe he just starfished and knocked us out of the bed while we were sleeping.
I don't know, the guards probably got us off of him and took him.
As you kind of sit up and get ready for breakfast and all, let's see which one. Karth, you feel something very sharp stab you in the butt.
Ow!
Sorry. No, I don't know.
Not right now. I get up and look down.
As you were sitting up, you rolled over and sat on the king's crown.
Oh, hammer.
Oh, did it break?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Okay.
But you
Alright.
stand up, and one of the top points of it, like you stand up and it's still sticking out of your butt.
Karth.
Need to
Yeah,
that out.
yep. Just pull it out.
Okay. Alright, cool, we'll just rip it out.
Oh!
You look at it, and the crown itself appears to be. It is very light. It is gold embroidered, but it is made out of mithril. There are several gems adorning it, including one large, almost like ocean blue diamond in the center of it.
That's cool.
Karth will look
You can detect if
around.
it's magical.
It is magical.
Alright, I'm...
Put
Who
it on.
would give up the chance
Yeah, put it
to
on, Coke. Do
identify?
it.
No, I'm gonna identify it.
Oh.
I have quick identification. So it only takes me a minute.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I'm a master in Arcana. It only takes me 3 actions.
Well then, spend your 3 actions, but I still do need the rule. Huh.
I mean, obviously, we're gonna return this, but
Maybe.
I really want you to put it on King Ko, the Bold. Has a nice ring to it.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
You
Maybe I'll become a king somewhere. Not here. I don't want to oppose him.
You were able to identify the schools of magic as roughly universal. You had a really good roll, so you're actually able to kind of pull apart some of them individually and discern that this is not a magic item per se. The crown itself is not magical, but the gem in it is giving off some kind of like universalist magic with very strong transmutation magic coming from it. Give me another Arcana check as you're trying to delve into it. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I Setari rolled right as you did, so I have to
Yeah.
look up.
Yeah, she's still wounded. I'm trying to take care of her.
You were able to discern that there are pieces missing from this. You were able to kind of manipulate the weave of magic around it, and the best that you can figure and identify with this is it is some form of key, magical key used to open something, but you have no idea what. And go ahead, Ikrie. That's no problem at all.
And then there's parts missing.
You feel like it's not a complete key. Like maybe it's a section or a segment of a key.
Okay. Alright, he'll throw it in his bag of holding for now.
Well,
Well, you could always go to a pocket dimension and pull it out. I think you had to go to the ethereal plane to pull it in.
I guess we'll be taking a trip to the
I'm
King's
thinking of a
Castle.
different spell. Yeah, we should go see how he's doing. Especially after last night.
As Kuroku, Setari, and Ikrie are approaching the guild hall, refreshed from their night of revelry, You do see a decently dressed man also approaching the guild hall, holding a small sack. Your paths cross as you get onto the main thoroughfare, and you walk alongside each other for about 30 feet before he takes notice of who you actually are. And he mentions, wait, you're the shield members, are you not?
Is that this
We
us?
are?
Oh, yes, I was actually just heading to your guild hall. He motions, because now it's within sight, like you can see the front of it from where you're standing. I'm a courier, and I just have some mail for you.
Oh, well, I'll take it.
Oh, sure. Here are 3 letters.
3.
All right.
She is the official
Thank you.
leader, so.
Who are they addressed to?
Co, and co.
One is addressed to the Shield of Yaerin. One is addressed to Kobold, written as one word. And one is addressed to Ikrie.
Okay.
But the one that it does say Lady Ikrie of the Shield of Yaerin.
Ah. Well, I'll go ahead and crack that one open and read it on our way.
Lady
Through the
Ikrie
door.
of the Shield of Yaerin. Why is Auric writing letters? We live with him.
The letter reads,
No, if Oric
They-
wrote it, it'd be totally not fair in a Lady Ikrie.
Oh, that's true.
No,
Yep.
no, you would just see like an F, then scratched out Ikrie.
Yep. Ikrie.
you open it and you see Lady Faye Ikrie. Sorry, I still haven't quite got that one down yet, but I would like to cordially invite you to my and Riza's wedding.
Ah,
Okay.
Like, they're such a lovely couple.
we're losing 2 more shield members though.
Or
There's a-
gaining more. Who knows?
Yeah,
might
we're gaining
breed.
more. I don't think that they will stick around though.
We'll just play matchmaker, then go to hell for a little while, then come back and have a fully fledged out guild.
Yeah,
Oh
there you
yeah. Yeah. Let's just go spend 48 years in hell again.
Hey, we're gonna go in our time machine. What is your time machine? Hell.
go. Resurrect all things so we can find them again, and then we can go there.
The one specifically to you, I'm going to whisper to you, and then you can roleplay what it says to the others.
Okay.
As y'all are walking to the guild hall, you do hear some people walking by humming and singing, "He was a hard man, he was John God's man."
He's a hero.
So how much you have to pay to have somebody write that for you?
Is that a question at me or the NPC?
Hey,
Hit you.
I wrote that
Matt.
myself. I wrote that myself.
Excuse me.
I sat here and came up with a poem song and was like, I want to implement it.
I hear that the Oakville Brothers wrote that. Do you know where they'll be? Will they be performing tonight?
Who are you asking this to?
You said people are walking by, so I'm just.
Oh yeah,
Fair
people
enough.
just singing. I don't know who that is. Everyone's been singing that song.
Oh, all right. I'll find them.
It's just a tribute.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is not the greatest song in the world. No, this is just a tribute.
It's everyone's been singing it. I think it's very nice.
I love the 2 opposing reactions between Philip and Keith there.
Not that I hate the song.
A groan and a giggle.
Griggle. It is signed. It tells you where it is. Like exactly, it is in the clergy district. Okay, but y'all do arrive back at the guild hall. The courier bows, takes his leave, and wishes you all a good day.
So you see Ikrie open this letter, and then scan it and read it, and she stops in her tracks with her brow furrowed, looking at it like,
That
The
second
fuck?
physical is supposed to be mental. Sorry, but I'm assuming you could glean that.
Wait, what?
The second use of the word physical is supposed to be the word mental in that thing.
Oh, okay.
I assume that doesn't change your reaction.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Is everything alright?
At this point, Karth and
Here.
Co, y'all can see everyone else just kind of standing maybe 50 feet in front of the guild hall in the main thoroughfare.
While we're stuffing our faces with pancakes, talking to Pygmy.
Karth just, has a plate of pancakes. Oh, hey guys!
I just hold it out for her to read.
I would have rather you RP'd that, or else I could have just typed that for everyone to begin with.
I mean, I should have whispered it to him, but whatever. I forgot.
Kuroku leans over and reads it too. There you go.
Apparently.
Yeah, that's what happens. You
Kuroku
other two don't get
cannot-
to read it yet.
Kuroku cannot read this. It is written in Ikranese, so only Ikrie can read it.
Oh.
I speak Ikrie.
Actually, yeah, if anyone does Kuroku speaks Ikranese.
How would they have captured him?
That's what I'd like to know.
Kuroku snaps his fingers and says, "Aha! I thought so."
What?
Uh,
Oh yeah, what happened after you followed him?
I forgot to tell you last night. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I got distracted. There was a play.
I mean, I was very distracting, so.
You were sorry about your makeup.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, I tailed John Guardsman after he left the king's estate, and he went into I don't remember what part of the city it was in, Matt, but I went into a basement. I remember that. I don't remember what part of the city I followed him through.
This was actually a kind of a nicer-ish part of the city. It was where that orphanage was that burned down.
Oh, that's right. I followed him into the basement of the orphanage that burned down. And inside was some sort of strange arcane device with what appeared to be a portal. I summoned the monster and destroyed it after he stepped through to ensure that he could not come back, at least not easily. So that
Oh.
John Guardsman is not the same one.
Or there are more portals.
Or there
Was-
are more portals. But
This is the night before last. This was 2 days ago.
Sorry, whenever the party was, he cried out for Ikrie, is what they said.
Okay.
So that would have been last night.
Kuroku points at the letter and says, "In our custody." Who is our? Who has him?
Is it signed?
No, it is signed. You see some clergymen, and they tell you where they are in the clergy district, what temple they're at, and that they've. I mean, you think clergy district, so they have healed him.
Well, what temple are they at?
One of the ones in the clergy district.
Yeah, but which one?
They don't worship a deity.
Yes, it is the Karthan dynasty.
Interesting.
I trust them.
It is that one that always helps everyone and heals everyone. I can't think of her
Sarenrai.
name. Yes, Sarenrai.
All right, we go in the guild hall.
Karth is eating a huge stack of pancakes, and he just smiling
On the
broadly
floor,
at you
like
all.
in the middle.
Yeah, he's sitting on the floor, just. Hey guys, pancakes. Yaerin made them.
Oh, we already had breakfast.
Oh, he's
Yes,
not
y'all
like that.
had omelets made to order with varying types of fruit.
Co. And
Yeah.
I just throw the letter at you like somebody would throw like a playing card, you know?
I'll catch it.
Oh, Ko is technically king now.
What did you do?
Are you wearing the crown?
No, it's in his
Where's the
backpack.
body?
What? No, they took the king home last night. I hope.
You
We woke
Hope?
up, the guards were gone, and
You hope.
the king was gone.
They also took a bed.
Yeah,
So
they
wait,
took
you
the
just
bed.
you just woke up and he wasn't here?
Yeah, we were gonna go check on him.
To be fair,
Just eating
you woke
breakfast.
up and he wasn't here, and neither was the guards. Because if the king wasn't here,
Okay, that's fair.
the guards would be.
Yeah, and I don't imagine any of you saw any panicking citizens or guards on your way back here, so.
No, just more singing.
I was gonna open up the letter and read it while we're talking.
It appears to be written in some weird, almost brutal version of hieroglyphs. So you have no idea what this says. It is very obviously coded.
He stops paying attention to the conversation then and starts actually trying to decipher it.
This is going to take you a long time, but not as long as I had originally planned. And there's why.
Oh,
Of
jeez.
course.
Okay, I will get with you about what that is later, because that is not something you just look at and know. You are working to try to break it at first.
Yeah, and then I also have that too. Not that it makes it any faster.
I mean, you get a +1 to your nat 20, sure.
Yep.
Okay. What else y'all doing?
Karth finishes his pancakes and belches loudly in everyone's direction. And
Also, we got a letter addressed to the shield, so. Then I opened that one.
My
And also
dearest
read it.
my dearest members of the Shield of Yaerin, and my friends, I am delighted to write to you, being of sound mind, and just in general feeling better than I was last night. In no small part thanks to all of you. You have yet again saved my life, and by extension, you have saved Rayholt. I would like to invite you to please come by my castle at any point that you feel appropriate to you to do so and have a sit-down conversation with me. I wish to show you my thanks to the best of my ability and show my appreciation for all of you, for not only what you have done in the past, what you continue to do, but what I know you will keep doing in the future. Yaerin and Rayholt do not deserve you, but we are happy to have you. Signed, King Elijah.
hell yeah.
That's a forgery. Cool.
P.S. in the bed.
Roll to disbelieve.
Well, that's his
Well, we plan to go there today anyway.
very kind.
Yeah.
Oh, is this in the king's hand?
Oh yeah, actually, I should be able to tell. Can I tell if it's written by him, maybe an advisor?
With a roll, sure.
I mean, it could easily.
there
Is it on any special stationery?
It is on his actual stationery. Ko, you can tell it is his, and as you begin looking at it closer, Ko, you see that there is a doodle in the bottom left. There is a poorly drawn doodle of the king giving a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Ko, you were able to discern that this is 100% his handwriting, which is strange because most of his stuff is dictated. So he wrote this and had this delivered personally, and it doesn't even bear the king's seal on the letter, so there was no official channels for this. He tried to mail this with a personal touch, basically.
Yeah.
King,
Yeah, this is the king. He personally wrote it.
the king woke up early. And
They
wasn't
probably
hungover?
made him get up. We should take his crown back to him, though.
Maybe he's just a morning person.
Well, he has that to give back to him. I have Artemis that needs dealing with.
Ikrie, did you not hear that part?
Wait, what part?
Ko was just like, we should probably give his crown back to him.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Do you not remember strong roleplay thing that was done with Ikrie? Nope.
Nope. Not in this particular specific instance.
Setari's certainly not bringing it up.
Oh yeah, we have to deal with Artemis as well, unfortunately.
Yes, I don't know if
Oh,
there's
you
going
guys-
to be any other way.
You guys didn't take care of it yesterday?
We figured we might need everyone.
She seems
I
possessed.
sent you one of them there whispers, Taylor.
I'm
Yeah,
not
but I don't know it has that property.
You were told what two of them were, and that was one of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, start keeping
I've-
notes, dude.
Man, I do need to keep notes.
Or just watch the videos. They're in there.
I do. I should also actually just watch the videos.
And hey, make sure to thumbs up.
Also, Sorry about yesterday, guys. It was a very strange day for me.
So
I see.
We noticed.
Oh, you're
I was
looking
there.
much better this morning.
Yeah. I got an amazing night of sleep.
he was tripping balls.
Wow, you
yesterday.
don't look drained at all anymore.
I do have a question for you, Ko.
Yes.
When you went to the custard, you met with someone in a side room. Who was that?
That was one of the fences for the Thieves Guild.
Oh, you talked to Kara as well?
Yeah. I told you that, didn't I? Maybe I'd imagined I told you that.
You said you spoke. I have no idea what you
was
spoke
curious.
about.
I was mainly asking around. Oh, yeah, that may be a problem for us later. I was asking around for the what was the name of the Thieves Guild leader again?
Whisper.
Whisper?
That's right. I was asking around about who Whisper was at the bar, and then he approached me, told me who it was.
We've met with Whisper.
Yes, I remember now. I forgot who he was, though.
I seriously think Hydra as a person plays characters that drink and do drugs so that he will have a canonical reason as
No,
to
this
why
is
his
the only
actual
character
personal
that
memory
does
is
this.
fucked up.
This is the only character that does this much.
But at least, like I said, you have a canonical reason of why you forget
Yeah.
stuff. Ko does a lot of drugs.
Also, we met him once a long time ago. At least a
That's-
month or weeks.
I don't even think I was there for that, so I have no
Yeah.
excuse.
I seriously think every time y'all do anything involving anything from now on, y'all just need to ask Setari to tell you what and who things is.
Anyway,
The person untrained in society, yes.
the reason I was asking about Whisper was because the guards mentioned that some of the kids, or one of the kids, that John Gardman had killed.
No, you know who it was. It was the
Specific-
8-year-old.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know the specific one, the
leader.
one that was in charge of the gang.
the one kid that's in charge of those body transporters.
Oh, then,
guess.
yes. I had the pleasure
Yeah,
of meeting
The
them.
leader of them. Okay, Kuroku just disappeared. Okay,
Oh.
he's back.
I had that.
For a moment when you switched it, your token was just gone.
I mean, I can do that anyway, so.
Yeah.
You know.
But the leader of those kids was Whisper's child.
Yeah.
Well then, John has an entire guild after him now, most likely.
Yeah.
Yay. Then.
And he was last known to be associated with us.
Yeah.
I suppose, yes.
Then we should make haste to go see
Yeah.
this John Guardsman before he's assassinated in his resting bed.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Let's go. We will
we-
explain on the way.
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, very well.
We're doing that, or we're going to see the king first?
The king can wait. He said at our leisure. This man may not have much time.
You know that's just like a thing they say, right? You don't keep them waiting.
Go. We're going
Alright,
to talk
alright.
to John.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't think this king would mind. He's not that, normal.
I suppose.
So anyway, I got a letter. This is as we're walking. I got a letter, saying from one of the temples saying that they had John Guardsman and they were treating him for injuries, but he had something wrong with his head. And he was screaming out my name last night.
Oh,
Hmm.
feel like he.
You
No,
of all
whatever.
people, that seems odd.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
seemed really
Tried.
opposed to you.
Carl, I need to show you. There's a portal to another world. I destroyed it. There was a portal to another world.
You
Oh yeah,
destroyed
did
it.
you check where the portal goes?
No, I wasn't going in there.
Then it's fair.
Why would you destroy it then?
Keith, I love that. No,
Hammer.
but the hell no.
Because the John Guardsman wrapped in bandages went through it, so I destroyed it so that he may not come out so easily.
Okay. But that's my friend. Did you just trap him in some other world?
Is
I
that
hope so.
Sing still your friend?
Well, apparently he's in a temple in the city, so let's go find out what the hell's going
Yeah,
on.
okay, let's go.
I
find
pointed
out.
Ikrie. Almost killed your other friend.
I healed her. He didn't kill her. He let me heal her.
He almost tore me in half in 2 seconds.
He
Either
got
way,
in his way.
we go to the thing.
As you were traveling through the clergy district, a word is screamed pretty loudly that catches all of your attention. There are different criers here and there. I mean, you obviously pass town criers regardless, so hearing people occasionally screaming, as long as it's not like an act of terror, that's part of city life. But the one word that you hear that catches all of your attention is you hear someone in the distance in the main kind of courtyard of the clergy district. You do see the Temple of Sarenrai, so you are getting close, but you hear someone from across the courtyard scream out the word hammer.
Karth screams back, "Hammer!"
You guys shouldn't cuss.
And
Several parents cover their children's ears and look aghast at you, Karth.
I'm
He
going-
shakes her head.
I'm gonna kind of like look for whoever shouted it.
You see a man. He is a half-orc. He actually does favor the human side a little more. He does kind of have the jutting lower jaw and some of the tusk that an orc would have, and he is burly and muscular, but he retains a lot of the more humanoid facial features and size. But he is holding up a kind of a crude warhammer. I mean, it is a warhammer, but by no means was it made by any kind of decent or good blacksmith. He is holding a bell in his left hand.
Okay.
But he is ringing the bell, and he's holding the hammer up. He's like, "Come to me, bow before me, for I am Karth the Hammer, and I will bring you out of the darkness. I am Karth the Hammer."
I look to Karth on this one.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Yeah, he doesn't quite look like you. He looks
Is it?
more-
No, it's all wrong. The hammer's not big enough. I would never use a bell.
Yeah, who even carries them?
I turn to Karth and I'm just like, you were an imposter this whole time?
Oh no, I've been found out. I'm gonna go talk to this guy.
I'm sure there are imitators of us all the time.
I immediately make a stealth check to
I
disappear
was
from the
gonna climb
crowd.
up on Karth's back.
Give me the
First
roll.
person view of this.
I mean, there's enough people milling about that it's not difficult. No, do need to roll. We're going to start off like this, apparently. You rolled a 2, so good job. Which, by the way, your 2 means rolled pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, don't take
Jesus at your
yourself
stealth.
I mean, I also will
Plus,
just
like I said,
be a human.
I did say there are people milling about, so working your way into a crowd is not any difficulty, especially for Karth, as you do start getting closer to this guy, he holds the bell up over his head, and you see this almost like a mirror disc form in the air about 40 feet above him, and then it just begins shining this bright light down on the guy, and he goes, "I am Karth, and I will bring the light, and I will end the darkness." And at this point, a couple people are stopping, and you hear murmured rumors of, maybe this one's actually the real one. Oh wow, look at him.
I want to do one thing.
Okay.
I pull up my staff, and
The spell magic.
yeah,
That was 2 things.
That was 2 things.
hammer. You're right.
I also have that.
Well, my
Do your
counteract.
do your counteract.
I hope that
You
gets
do.
it.
You do counteract it, and he goes, look as I bring about the divine powers, for I am a god." And right as he says that, the light just flickers out in his face. A couple people start laughing. Someone actually looks at you because verbal component.
Yeah.
Plenty of people heard you do it. And several people start pointing, and you're like, "Oh yeah, some god, nice one, like looking at you and applauding you. And he is sitting there going, "No, what has happened? I have been stripped of my divinity. I am no longer a god. I have been forsaken. And he like drops the bell and he drops the hammer and he pulls a dagger out.
Whoa. Okay.
Karth,
Whoa, what?
I cast that on him.
Okay.
He dropped he dropped the weapon.
He must spend all of his actions to obey your command.
He
Drop
very
weapon.
slowly puts a dagger on the ground.
All of you see him. Okay. All of you hear Kuroku in the back, and I assume Jukanese. I just always imagine you cast spells.
No. It is linguistic. It's in common.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Y'all hear y'all. Karth, you were beginning to move quicker at him. Ko, you were looking like whoa, kind of walking forward yourself. And
No,
you
I climbed up on Karth's back.
oh yeah,
Oh.
he did that.
And then you just see Kuroku kind of pop out from behind like a group of people and throw a spell at him, and the guy just sets his dagger down and steps back a little bit and then starts looking around. What is happening? The gods have told me that this is not my time. I must not die yet. I must reattain my divinity, for I am Karth the Hammer.
This is sad.
Karth's gonna walk up to him and give him a greeting in Orcish.
I am sorry, my friend, but I only speak the tongue of the gods. I know not what you say.
Oh, please tell me Karth
He's
is
gonna-
celestial.
He's gonna talk to him in common?
Yes, the gods themselves speak this, for they told us to speak this, for I am Karth the Hammer, and Karth the Hammer will bring the light. My light is broken, but I will bind it again.
Calm down, friend.
Where are you from?
I was
Karth?
full just like the hammer.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I was forged just like the hammer.
Forged. Do you care to elaborate on that?
In the anvil, that is light.
Yeah, and
Alright.
And you believe that you are Karth the Hammer, fabled hero of old.
I am Karth the Hammer. I have had the visions. I have seen the ways. I must lead my people. I must increase my clan. My clan are dying. They are boiling. The disease, the undead, the past, the present, the future. I must lead them out of the darkness into the light.
He has your goals down pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty spot on, actually. Disease, the undead, yeah. We are dealing with those. How long have you been in this city, friend?
I do not know. I am a god, so sometimes it is difficult to know when and where I am. I feel like I just wink in and out of existence.
Okay, Karth is now focused on this.
I mean, Karth does that just because Philip has to work 2 weeks out of the month, but Karth does do that.
Here, share some jerky with him. Let's walk and talk.
Yeah. Tell us more.
No, thank you, my friend. I am a vegetarian.
Oh no.
Well, you lost all.
And we roll initiative.
Oh, that sounds so like you, Karth.
Well,
Yeah,
you know what?
actually, do you want people thinking you're going around being a vegetarian?
No, absolutely not. But tell me
Even
more
the-
about.
Just like the orcs within the tribe of the Hammer, the animals around the land have their own souls, and deserve to be befriended and brought into the tribe, not slaughtered and butchered so we can get fat.
Well, Setari's
yeah,
interest
yeah.
is piqued.
Yes, Kuroku.
I duck off into an alleyway. I'm about to cast a spell, and I want to be as far away from people as possible for this.
Okay, fire. Got it.
Can I do so? Because I'll just go ahead and cast the spell now.
Yeah, go. If who are you? Are you trying to cast it on this guy?
No, I mean, yes, kind of. Yeah, it's at 3rd level too, so.
Kuroku's gonna come up, and I'm Karth the Hammer.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. Go
But
for it then.
I'm gonna be him, not actual Karth.
Okay, go for it.
Dude, you're gonna drive this guy crazy.
Good. This guy steps out. You see another one of this guy come from behind the alleyway.
He immediately motions towards you and goes, "Do you not see? What have I been telling you people? I am Karth the Hammer, for only a god can be in two places at once."
I walk up to him and say,
Ko just pinches his nose and just like,
"This is the lunatic that stole my knife." And I grab the knife that he put down. He says, "Who are you and who the hell are you saying that I am?"
"It is okay, for we are Karth the Hammer. We are one, just like the rest of the Hammer tribe. All of the quarrels and disputes must be solved for the Hammer tribe. We are forged of bond of blood and love and family, and we will do good, and we will eradicate the evil around the world."
What are you talking about?
This guy's making a lot of sense.
Karth, don't.
Karth, are you about to abandon following yourself as a god and start following this guy?
I mean, if he's truly believes it and he's doing these things, then there's no harm. As they say, impersonation is a flattery. It flatters the impersonator.
Kuroku, put your hand down.
If that is how you see it, Goth.
Well, I don't know about any of this, but I know that this man robbed me and stole my identity, apparently. I don't know who this Karth fellow is, but if you want to be him, that's fine. Just give me my belongings back. And I hold out my hand to him.
You are another test from the cosmos, from the universe, to make Karth the Hammer go astray. You are the part within me that has doubt, confusion, and anger and hostility. But it is okay. I do not want to kill you or hurt you, my friend. I want to live in synergy with you, for every part of Karth the Hammer will be forged as one to help better guide his people.
Okay, that's fine. Just give me my things
Alright.
back.
Just try putting a hand on his shoulder.
Karth puts a hand on the fellow's shoulder, and then
Oh.
another hand on Kuroku's shoulder.
You absorb them both, becoming even Karth the Hammerer. Arthur Hammer.
Well, that's taken care of. Where's Kuroku?
Well, I guess I'll play
And Karth begins just channeling his divine energy. and-
Before you were able to do that, Karth, the other Karth looks at you and takes your hand and goes, "Yes, receive my divine light." It basically gets you to interact with him, and you heal from his vital beacon.
Oh,
Huh.
oh.
Boy, this guy is spot on.
We've got a lot of vital beacons here.
Weird.
I apologize that this other piece of Karth the Hammer cannot heal you in the same way. For he is doubt and hostility, but do not shun him. Do not leave him forlorn. He is but a confused piece of the deity that is currently fractured, but will become whole once the tribe is united.
the tribe of. What are you talking about?
What
Do
is
you
he,
see what I mean, my friend?
Who?
is
okay.
he wearing armor?
If you think you're me, then who am I? Who was I before I was Karth?
We have always been Karth. We exist nowhere and everywhere simultaneously, for we are a god.
But wasn't Karth an orc?
Just because one is born as an orc does not mean that they cannot become a god. And once you have ascended to becoming a deity, you transcend all known laws of nature. And yes, he is wearing armor. He is wearing a half-plate.
Karth, I don't know what we should do about him. I mean, he does actually have magic.
He does.
Well, now there's
I mean-
two of them.
3. I have magic too.
May I see this bell,
Yeah.
Karth?
Ah, yes, I found it a while back and I wanted to use it to help garner and grow the tribe. I mean, a bell is a great way to get people's attention, but the bell only draws them in. It is the tenets of the hammer and the values of the tribe that keep them around.
Does this guy
He,
even have
he
a
hands you
hammer?
the bell. Yes, he does.
I
Wait,
take
wait. Look, I want this to be over as quickly as possible, but I think I have a solution. Whichever of the two of you is better with the hammer is the real Karth.
At no point, at no point has Philip claimed he was the real Karth.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why you're saying this, Kuroku. Are you challenging him between you and him?
Sure.
I like that. Do that.
That's gonna go bad for Kuroku.
It's gonna
So,
go extremely bad.
Karth like holds the bell up towards his shoulder and kind of looks over at Ko.
Yeah, Ko will identify it real quick.
It is. You do detect magic. Kuroku, are you drawing a hammer?
I don't have a hammer. I'm not Karth.
Do you say that in your...
Yes.
Oh. God, you are not Karth the Hammer, but you can become one with Karth the Hammer. We'll call him Karth 2, for ease of transition here. Karth 2 actually reaches his arms out in an attempt to embrace you, Kuroku. He's trying to hug you.
I push him away. No. Look, listen. If you and I are this Karth fellow, this deity, then I know I'm real. You're whatever you think you are. Well then, just give me my things, and I'll be on my way, and you can ascend to your deityness without need of worldly possessions. So just give me my belongings back, and you can go on with your holy whatevers.
Alright, at this point, Ko's gonna just try to figure out who's lying here. So he's gonna perception,
Okay.
see who actually stole stuff.
Give me a deception check, Kuroku.
Would it be against his DC?
It is. I'm making a deception check against his DC. You're making...
I'm making a perception check against you to see if you're lying about stealing the stuff.
That's against
But
my
you-
deception DC.
But you
Oh.
are making a deception check against this guy.
Yes.
Did you identify that bell?
Every one of you are rolling amazingly tonight, so this will be a fun game today. All right,
Ikrie and Setari just watching this
Oh.
at this point.
Ko, you
Yes.
100% know that not Karth is what we're going to call Kuroku. We'll just say Kuroku is lying.
You also don't see Kuroku anywhere near you, so...
You know it's not Kuroku.
There's crowd,
you know
though.
whoever this guy is lying. Karth 2 looks at Kuroku. You do not need to accuse me. You do not need to have malice in your heart. I have none of your belongings, but I will happily give you whatever it is that you need to help you find the right path of the hammer.
Yeah, so far Ko's kind of like, this guy seems okay. He seems crazy, but he's okay. Like, he wants to seem to do good.
You are not able to identify the bell though.
Okay.
I point
I
at
don't know what it is, Karth.
things I see. I'm not going to go for the hammer, because I don't
Karth,
want to get into
this-
that.
This guy here, I'll point towards not Karth. He's lying about having his stuff stolen. He didn't.
Oh, That's
Either
not
way,
very nice.
I tell him that just
The
to
only
get-
thing that you see on this guy is he is wearing a cloak, a half plate armor. He has a hammer, a bell that Karth and Ko are currently messing with, and he does have that dagger or that knife. I think you picked that dagger up already.
Yeah, I'm already holding it.
Yeah, you're holding that dagger, and then you do see, kind of tied onto his belt on his side, a book of some sort that is looped around with twine to be attached to his belt.
Yeah, I point at the book. I'll say, at least just give me my book back, and I'll leave you alone.
As I said, my friend, I have taken nothing from yours, but if your heart feels that this belongs to you, he unties it, then it must
Hey,
be at
hold
least
on,
in your
hold on.
heart yours.
Hold on.
He is beginning to hold it out to him. So
So
I
I-
stop him, Ko.
I'm gonna point towards not Karth. Return his dagger.
I take the book. I ignore Ko. What's he gonna do?
I think you should return the man's dagger.
And his book now.
It's
I look-
my dagger and my book are now his dagger and his book. May they see him as well if they have seen me.
Well, my
Alright,
friend here
he's
just
gonna shrug.
informed me that this man is lying to you.
If
Do
he
you
lies to me, then he lies to himself, and it will be himself he must contend with one day, and hopefully he can sit right with that. But all are forgiven, and all can follow the path of the hammer. All who seek redemption will find it. We can only hope that one day he does.
Well, Karth, if anyone's going around using your name, I think it's this guy would be fine.
Karth hands the bell back to other Karth.
I want to get a read on this guy, see if he's like angling for something.
Okay. Sense motive, activate.
Yep.
Karth's gonna.
Okay, this entire time you have watched this guy, whenever someone else talks, he actually closes his mouth even if he's in mid-sentence and leans forward and smiles as if he is trying very hard and intently to listen to what they are saying. And he always has a small pause before his replies if he's thinking about what he's saying. This guy, the body language he's giving and the mannerisms he's giving seems to be the most like earnest and genuine conversation that you've seen in a person in many years.
And that's kind of why Ko's
Okay,
like,
then I'm just gonna keep standing here with Setari.
Yeah.
I'll take his book.
Karth kind of likes this guy. He's got a good feeling about him, but he is going to ask him, what services have you performed as Karth the Hammer to aid and protect the weak and downtrodden? What conquest have you embarked upon and accomplished?
What I did previously as a mortal is difficult for me to remember. I've recently become deific, and the perception of reality and time is quite different. I now just simply seek to... I have come back to this place that was familiar to me, that I spent a lot of time at as a mortal, and I now just wish to grow my tribe, to bring other people into the fold of the hammer, for there is so much light to be seen.
Karth. If
Yeah.
this guy's like from a time not here. What if he's like your son or something?
That was my first thought. I mean, the half orc.
He has
But-
powers. He has a lot of your memories. He could have maybe told them something bad could have happened to him. Maybe. That's what it said.
Karth looks at the fellow and he's like, "Do you happen to know another half orc or knew a half orc named Doc?"
Name is familiar to me, but doesn't conjure any images within my mind. I am sorry. It is almost as if it is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't grasp it.
Doc was my son. He was-
Marigold.
Yes, Marigold. That was his mother.
That feels so like a lifetime.
It does.
Friend,
You
do you mind if I examine you?
In
I want
what way?
to check and make sure there's no harmful magics affecting you.
I am a deity. I don't see how there could be. But there is great evil in the world, so you never know. Please, go ahead. Yeah, there's some dude that looks just like this other guy trying to talk to Ikrie and Setari, and they're just flat ignoring him.
Yeah.
Oh, I honestly missed the first
was
one
getting
at us,
around
yeah.
to addressing that. I had one more thing to say to Setari though.
Alright.
like,
You want an Arcana check?
Yes. Or, well, detect magic first.
Yeah.
You do detect magic. Yes.
Okay.
You detect some kind of enchantment magic. Powerful enchantment magic. Like, just radiating from this guy.
I can't quite tell what it is though.
No. You cannot.
What about trying with occultism? It doesn't always have to be Arcana. A lot of enchantments are occultism.
No, you were aware that this was Arcana.
Arcana, okay.
Our Arcana sufficed just fine.
Okay. Climb back up.
Who has that bell?
The guy.
I gave
Already
it back to
given
him.
Oh no, he hasn't taken it back. He was in the process of handing Kuroku that book.
So
Oh.
it's in Karth's hand then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Kuroku still disguised?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
I needed to know that for my response here.
And adjacent to you.
In the book are very nicely drawn pictures of different kinds of hammers and anvils and forges on every page of the book.
I was gonna climb back up on Karth and tell him there's some strong enchantment magic.
Okay,
I'm not sure what.
as you were climbing up on Karth and he is still kind of holding the bell out, the guy who's still talking turns and goes to take the bell, but as you climb up, it does cause the bell to ring in Karth's hand. Karth will say.
Uh-oh. Blind.
Yes, please. Okay, Karth, not only did you succeed, but you critically succeeded. So you are under no effect, but you are immediately and abundantly. And also, why does Dragon Plate give you +2 to this roll save? What the hell?
Because it's a
Because
resilient.
it has
see.
resistance. Resistance
Oh,
goes
yeah,
into
that's
all saves.
But
It is
+2?
greater resilient. Yeah,
Resilient.
I forgot
yeah.
it.
That's expensive.
Hey, Karth, never take that off.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, why is it +2? I know resilience +1, but I forgot that was greater.
Hammer.
Okay, so not only do you know that something that, like, you were not affected, but you know that some kind of powerful, weird enchantment, if not domination magic, was just trying to take you over and failed.
And it was emanating from the bell.
As soon as you rang it.
And then I
Ours.
finish climbing up on your shoulder and say, "There's some kind of strong enchantment magic."
Karth does not hand the bell back to the man, and he looks at him and says, "My friend, you spoke to that other Karth and said that he could take what he needed, and I, holding this bell, feel like I need this."
That bell means a lot to me. It has brought a lot to me. It has helped me. It has helped me get the attention of those that I wish to reach. But you know what? Hopefully it can do the same to you. He puts a hand on your shoulder and he leans in closely, trying to put his forehead against yours. Do you let him?
Yes. It's
May
actually
the
pretty
No
common.
consequences said.
May the sparks always fly as your hammer strikes the anvil. May you forge the good in the world as you take out the evil. Let no stain be upon your soul that cannot be washed away by the virtue of the hammer, and let your tribe surround you with love and protection for all of your days, my friend.
Likewise. And remember, you do not need this bell
Oh, it is yours.
to spread the good word of the hammer. Your deeds and your words will reach many people. I feel that.
You need not convince me, my friend. What I have is yours if you need it. That is the way of the hammer.
Of course. Be safe, my friend. Will you be staying here in this district for long?
I do not know where fate will take me, so I cannot answer that honestly one way or the other. Something, especially after our encounter, something is drawing me to the west, and I think I may head that way soon.
To the west.
Karth,
West
you
of
know,
countries.
No, you know west. No, Cardrus is southeast.
South, yeah.
To the west is Hammerville.
Ah, headed to Hammervale then.
I thought you said
Hammerville.
Sandersville for a second. I was like, wait, what?
No, that's actually north of us, Taylor.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what?
Karth kind of-
Hammerville. This sounds like an appropriate place for me to travel to.
Yes.
May I ask one question?
Yes.
Where
You may
is
ask many
the,
questions.
The rest of the Wolven Hammer.
Wolven Hammer. I am Karth the Hammer, the deity and the god. With physical manifestation and avatar upon the plane. Again, it sounds familiar, but I do not know of what you speak.
Oh, just the stories I've heard of Karth. There's the Wolven Hammer that follows him. He leads a group of his friends, adventuring allies.
Sounds like a good thing for the hammer to do. I shall find this Wolven Hammer.
Yeah,
Karth,
surround
Karth,
yourself with some good friends. Enjoy some great adventures.
Yes. And he looks at Karth too for a second. You remember someone named Kara?
Horror. Why? Have we met before, my friend? You keep bringing up these people that I feel like I should know. They sound so familiar, but I can't place them.
Karth's expression darkens a little. You were on your knees holding her body in your arms, begging a man to bring her back to life. And she was dead, and she never came back. You remember her?
A dark prophecy of the hammer. As the hammer, his eyes begin to go pale white. His irises begin to fade into whiteness as he begins saying this in an almost mocked-up voice. The dark prophecy of the hammer, as Karth fell into the darkness and forsake his own self, almost willing to give up his divinity. A few speckles of light shone through his friends that, through love and through persistence, were fanned into larger flames, rekindling the divine spark and leading to what Karth is today.
Is his eyes still white?
He hits the ground unconscious.
Alright, Ko's gonna go ahead and cast Dispel Magic on him on that enchantment.
Okay. Counter it.
But there you go. Oh no! I'm gonna hero point that.
Oh my god. No, leave it.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Let him live this life.
Karth
is a good
Karth,
life.
Karth
That's
will,
right.
Okay, hold on.
Ko's not gonna leave him.
Okay, Ko, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. This is...
I can't counteract it, can I?
No, this is some crazy nonsensical stuff. It doesn't go by the straight counteract rules, so a critical failure is actually real bad. So you might not want to let everyone else talk you out of that hero.
Karth
Do
would,
it.
Karth would
You
catch
do it.
the-
Considerably
You
better.
break it.
That's
You
all the
break
more
it.
reason not to hero point it, so that we
Well-
can find out what it does.
Yes, you would have been.
And then
under
all
the
of a sudden,
effect of it. It
I'm
would have
affected
backlashed.
by it.
Yeah, you
I'm
would
now
have become.
Karth.
You quite literally would have become Karth the Hammer. Okay, the guy, you do break it. You feel the magic hold on him.